Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We've got some big action and some great news today. There is a new 5-star character being released into the game this week, and we have our Shield intel, our subscriber-only info coming up later in this video. So be ready for that. Become a subscriber right now if you think that that will be fun for you. We're also going to play in the Icebreaker event, the 4-star Iceman versus event, and it's a lot of fun with some boosted 4-star characters, including Ironheart, Sandman, Spider-Gwen, and some 5-star character champs along with those teams. That'll be really great. And we have some tokens and character levels to get into. Let's try to keep it short. Let's jump into the tokens first so that we can get to the end and provide our subscribers with a link to the new 5-star character info, where I'll give my overview of the brand new character. All right, so few tokens to draw in Cosmic Chaos. Let's go ahead and take a few shots there. Got a Daredevil, nice hit on the 3 stars. You can see I already got the LT out of this vault, and with a little luck from my super lucky sidekick that helps me with tokens sometimes when you guys aren't around. Sam Wilson, another 3-star. We'll do the daily discount draw, and can we get anything but Moonstone? Nope, got a Moonstone. All right, let's go to the... We have 2 tokens left over from Pool Party. That was a lot of fun with 4-star Deadpool, especially with him being a maximum champ on my team. And we got a 4-star. Looks like the viewer luck is going to run hot again today. 3, 2, 1. 4-star Star-Lord, and that's helpful because I actually need to get him recruited as a duplicate, so more covers on him the better. As you see, Immortal Hulk is now part of the Classic Legends store. He has moved over there, and Onslaught is now in the latest Legends. I'm still going to wait. I think it's probably best to wait until Yelena goes from latest Legends to Classic to do these draws, and that'll help as we're really getting close to 200 total pulls between tokens and command points so far. We'll come back and do Mighties at the end. We have a bunch of elites. Not a bunch, just 3. But we got a 3-star. Got Scarlet Witch there. Let's go to Heroics. So here's where we have a bunch. 18 decent chances at getting a 4-star, since the odds are 1 in 16, like I always say. But on top of that, we've been running a little lower on the luck in Heroics, so I bet we get 2 from this 18. What do you think? Starting off with an Angel and some kind of bonus shards. Very nice to get that. It was probably shards on Quicksilver or whoever my 3 stars are right now. There's a Thanos. And we got a 4-star Professor X right at the top of these token draws. That's great. So I think that means we have a really good chance at getting another 4-star, and that'll be a pretty good level on Charles, since he's a relatively high level on my roster. And more Sam Wilson. And the 4-star, we did get 2 from Heroics. Catching up a little bit on the viewer luck is so great. Got the Maria Hill. Nice level on a new character there. Let's get this out of the way. I can't wait to get into our subscriber-only info later in this video toward the end when we're doing our PvP in the Iceman event. More gold with more Scarlet Witch. And we'll do the daily again, and it's a 2-star Storm. So let's move over to the Mighty tokens. 18 of these. I think we'll go ahead and run 14 to keep 4 for next time. Hopefully we get towards 7 by the time I do another video. Like to do round lots of 7, since that's the odds of getting a 4-star. So maybe we'll get 2 more here throughout all these draws. All 3s so far. Let's go. Let's get that viewer luck running as soon as possible. We want to get these levels in. and get those rewards. All 3 stars so far. We'll do 4 more draws. More Scarlet Witch though. Maybe we're gonna run straight out with no 4s. I shouldn't have been too overly optimistic, and that's it. We're gonna hold it right there. We did 14 mighty tokens with no 4 stars. We ran hot on the heroics. I'm fine with that. Let's save our luck for next time on the mighties, and let's level up our champs here. We'll let some 1 stars go, and the 2 stars. Not a lot here, so I'll just keep you on for this stuff. Maybe we'll get a max champ 2-star or so. Real close on Captain Marvel there. We got a good shard level on some 4 stars, including a 5-star character has a shard level. We'll see that in a little bit. Actually bought some shards from the daily store offers, from the daily shard offers. Need to reboot Storm here real soon, don't I? All right. You know what? I better do that now. I'm going to forget. Let's let Storm... Oh, I don't have her rostered, so I'm going to let Black Widow go, I think. I hate to be wrong here. I'm just trying to save some roster slots right now and try not to buy too many more roster slots if I can help it. Rebuild Storm a little bit. There we go. Got a 3-star Storm in there, plus a bunch more reward levels. Great. Okay. Let's move on to the 3 stars. What do we have for 3s? 29 or so. We're saving covers on 3-star Storm, but ready to champ when we do our 3-star duplicates all at once. Luke Cage moving up really nicely in levels. Patch is also up there into the 260s. And Scarlet Witch with the Wiccan shards. Yeah, like I said, we'll wait on those guys. Rocket and Groot gets a nice needed level. Need more yellow or shards. Gamora with some nice levels. Star-Lord and 4-star Gamora shards there. Definitely need those. We might see in a little bit. Bunch of command points, and that's what we're really going for. Let's go for command points and hero points the most from these champ levels. Max champ Sam Wilson with the LT, and I think I'm going to have to reboot him pretty soon and start a duplicate once again. Let's see, I have to go down here. I think I need, there we go, a blue cover. Maybe I can train that. Nope, I need to do that from the other screen. On Doc Ock, Loki gets 8 command points, and that's it. Why can't I do the black? Okay. Blue then? Silly when it does that. It's because my other version of the character doesn't have 5 in each color. That's fine, we'll do it the long way here. And Doc Ock really made up some ground on my duplicate there, so he's at 343. Okay. I think that's it for the 3s. Let's go to the 4 stars. Very nice. Okay, short list here. Maria hits 302 for some command points. Professor X 366 for 25 command points. That's a real nice champion level. And Iceman himself hits 364 for 10 CP, and again his champ levels really get quite good from here on out through the 370 max level. We also might as well do our shard level there for 10,000 ISO. Cool. All right, that's it. We'll get Star-Lord taken care of soon enough, and 5 stars, nothing there, but we'll go to the shards area. Let's start from the back. I think we want to just go to... Yep, I guess we'll just start at the top here. Quicksilver with a level. And everybody else is kind of waiting for a while except for Kitty Pryde. That's the one I bought 100 shards on from Hero Points, and that costs over 3,000 HP to do that. But got her right perfectly to 500, and we'll take it. Level up to 459 for the LT, and she gets a little bit stronger. That's great. Okay, I think that's it for our character leveling. Let's get into the PvP action, and we've got some fun teams to go through, and like I said, a little bit later we'll also be talking about our shield intel. I'll show you a quick blip of, there we go, subscribers only shield intel. This character comes out in a couple days. We will reveal that here in just a little bit. Let's jump in to take on a normal team. This is actually a friend I'm going to take on, but he'll hit me back and go for wins, of course. Let's try we'll focus on Iceman here, and he's now leveled up to boosted 500. That's great. He is definitely green and blue. Sometimes I use his purple, sometimes I use purple for a different character. We'll bring along Green Goblin for a specific reason. He's got a good purple, a great black, and he also fortifies countdowns and repeater tiles. We don't have any repeaters here, but we have a character that will deal really well with fortified tiles, and that's Luke Cage at this level 471. He's going to do yellow and red for our team and has a real nice passive black. Let's get into it. Alright, so I think we need to get our character animations back on. And wait till you see some of these damage numbers from boosted 4-star characters is crazy. So what do we want to go for here? Probably really want to make a big drive for red. There's very little red on the board, so I think we'll need to take that match first. Usually I go for like 2 color combos like that first. But let's work on enemy Iceman here. And check out Luke Cage. His yellow is really good, but it's exceptionally good when there are fortified tiles on the board to add to the immediate damage it can do. And then his red, Bunch of Fiddle Faddle, is good damage normally. It costs 13, so it's really expensive, 27,000. But if the enemy has no strike, protect, or attack tiles on the board, it will deal 50. Let's see. Oh, I think I have him. Oh man, I have him spec'd down for a lower spec on red. So normally it would do about 50,000 damage. I forgot to change him over. So that means his passive black ability, I often run it at level 3, but I do believe it's at level 5, where if he's in front and the enemy plays an ability, he will not only create a projectile for our team that's very strong, 1500 plus, but he also will remove an enemy special tile, attack, strike, or protect tile. So at level 3, it just reduces enemy specials. At level 5, it removes one. A lot of people run his black at level 5, and I normally change it. I was going to spec it back for this battle, but I think we're going to be fine here. Not a lot of blue going on. I want to get that blue match at the bottom right, but not quite yet. I think we also want to get a lot of green. Iceman's green is an expensive ability at 12, but man, it can do a ton of damage depending on how many blue tiles are on the board. Right now there's a lot of blue around the board, so it would be a good time to get his green ready. So there's only one more red match. Maybe I'm not going to... Yeah, probably better not make a big deal out of red since I had the spec incorrect on my layout. We got an extra move in purple. Take that. Nice drop on the blue. So we have a lot of stuff going on. I think this is the moment where we'll do a yellow-green. We'll qualify his green ability as well. And enemy AP looks great. I think we're in great shape. Can we get this purple match and then fire everything? I think that's the way to go. Awesome. Okay. So now the red match is going to cause just a little bit of trouble, not a lot. They have nothing ready to play, so I'm also going to get this red match, and you'll see here why in a second. All right, this is perfect. So what we want to do is we have everything ready to go. Let's start with Goblin's purple. And with Trick or Treat, you can choose a bunch of different colors for different effects. I almost always choose red because it's 3 countdowns that each deal damage. That's great. And then I want to move over to Thor here. We want to hit him with a shot from Goblin Glider. Black looks spread out reasonably well on the board. It's a decent amount of damage for 8. There, he's a little over 50% health. That's where we want him. And now let's just make a turn because Goblin will start to fortify those. I probably should have played my blue as well. That's all right. With those fortified tiles on the board, this is where stuff starts to go crazy. Now Luke Cage's yellow will do a ton of damage. Let's do this. I think we want to play... Let's stun Thor. Since he's going to live through this damage, we'll play Whiteout, which deals damage based on how many blue tiles are on the board for team AoE hit. Watch this. Very, very nice damage. Now we can play Hero for Hire with those fortified tiles. We could wait a turn to get another couple fortified, but I don't think it's worth it. He fortifies those for us. Ton of damage. And now with the snowman tile on the board, that means blue changes over to the second side of the ability. Punch a snowman while that countdown's on the board. Deals 44,000+ damage. It's an overkill knockout of enemy Iceman. We're good to go. And with Thor stunned, it doesn't really matter what we do here. We're going to get the damage from Goblin's countdowns. Trick or Treat would have done 3 hits of over 9,000 damage apiece. That team worked really well. Sorry for the hit, Steve. I'm sure he's just out accumulating wins, and he can hit me back, and that's just fine. Okay, so let's go on to our second team here, and then we'll talk about our shield intel for insider info. I'm looking for a fun team. This might be a good one here. Let's see if we can win. So with Iceman's abilities being blue, green, and purple, I think the opposite colors make a lot of sense for a 5-star. Let's go down to one of my new favorites. Obviously, Apocalypse is awesome. I think he's a little overpowered, and he features black, yellow, and red, exactly opposite of Iceman. And we're going to take on a really tough team. So let's see if we can win here. And so I want to kind of... Let's bring in... Should we play Worthy Cap here? Maybe we'll only make use of his blue if we can. Try not to play Iceman's blue as a test. And we're going to have to play red from Apocalypse. It's just too good. Let's just give this team a shot. And go for it. I think in this team what you want to do is probably target enemy Beta Ray Bill first. He's super dangerous, everybody knows. And... equipped with Kitty on the team, and they get a lot of projectiles out. That is big time danger. We have match 4s in 2 different colors, green and black. We need black for Apocalypse, but I think green is even more dangerous, and we want this line break to destroy a projectile. You want to take a projectile out on the first 2 turns if you can, because with another X-Men on the team, Kitty will increase the value of those projectiles every turn while there are 3 or more. So we can match purple or green here. Let's go for this green one. Builds up our green ability again, of course. And the enemy's going to go for purple, and it's not that dangerous. It's still not great, but it's not the most dangerous color they have. Okay, now we have to be very careful with blue. Try to keep that away from enemy Bill. As you can see, they're already up to 6 in blue, And Bill has a 6 AP cost blue, which is going to be a lot more detrimental than Iceman's 6. So we want to probably, if we want to take a risk here, let's do this. So I want to stun Bill. Now, creating a special tile on the board with Kitty against us is probably not super smart because we're going to take damage, but it's the same as the 50-50 chance we were going to take damage from Beta Ray Bill anyway. So with that on the board, let's see if we can get Apocalypse to take the repeater damage from Kitty on the following turn. I wanted to have my Apocalypse up front for that stun and forgot because he is stun immune, but that's okay. And with Bill stunned, we can safely match away a couple projectiles and they won't earn any AP for it. We're going to take the damage here. Worthy will take the damage up front for our team and hopefully generate some AP in blue and red. Absolutely did get a nice drop on red there. And blue. Way to go, Worthy Cap. A lot of people only play Worthy with characters like 5-star Hawkeye because of the countdowns and the AP you earn when the countdowns resolve. But I think he can be played with a lot of different characters, and here's a good case for that. So now we have our yellow ready to go. We'll play Shared Strength. This, as you know, increases all damaging abilities on your whole team by 9,000 each. It's crazy. We want to get Bill to have the least amount of health on the team before we play our red, if possible. Enemy has not much going on, so let's get purple. Probably should have gotten blue. Not too bad. And so, want to wait for Iceman to wake up. That yellow is a little bit dangerous, but not too bad. So let's go for... I was hoping that they wouldn't get an extra move out of that. Maybe Thor will misalign it. Not so much. Alright, so Worthy jumped in the front again. No automatic matches this time, but we are just about... Oh, there it is. Just about ready to win. Very nice. I want to get Iceman back for his green before we do that, but it's okay. Let's play. Apocalypse, let's see, 47,000 health on Bill. That means he's the lowest enemy on the enemy team, and Survival of the Fittest will hit him. 4 hits and completely knocked out is great. Let's see, Kitty's the weakest, so let's play Heavy Hitter. Stun Iceman. Now we can play our red and it will hit. Oh wait, he took the damage from Heavy Hitter. I messed that up. We're still going to win, guys. Wanted to do it the other way around, but Forged in Fire will deal damage for destroying 4 projectiles. That's basically a full health Kitty Pride. And it's over. That's Apocalypse. Just completely overpowered, but of course, fun to play. Okay, so we'll have time for one more match, and I think it'll be a fun one. That's funny. Let's see. Took a hit from a Sandman team. I was thinking about playing him as well, but what we're going to do in our next match is play a fun Spider-Man team. And this is the point, guys, where we're going to mention and point out that if you are a subscriber, you will be able to get into our Shield Intel, where we discuss, let's see, sorry about that, the screen swap needs to be ready to go. And so for Shield Intel number 9, we are going to disclose who this character is right now, and if you're a subscriber, you'll be able to get into our overview of the character's abilities a couple of days ahead of that character being released into the game. And this is unofficial info. We think the character release numbers are going to be exactly as expected down below, but we'll see. They could be delayed or changed. That character is going to be Killmonger. Eric Stevens, the 5-star character, is a villain in the game, and he's coming out on Thursday. From the time of this video is Tuesday. Eric Stevens grew up in America, orphaned after death of his father, Prince Njobu of Wakanda, and after graduating from MIT and the United States Naval Academy, Eric was eventually recruited as a government Black Ops mercenary, where he earned the name Killmonger for his ferocity in battle. He vows to one day return to Wakanda to overthrow King T'Challa and rule the country his own way. So please hit the link up above to become a subscriber, and we'll get into the ability overview, which will be a couple of days ahead of this character landing in the game. Can't wait to do that. Let's go back and finish PvP, but if you're a sub, hit the button and be ready for that, and have a lot of fun. Okay, so in our last match, I think we'll go ahead and take on this team here with a 5-star character and a boosted 4-star. Let's go down to grab the boosted 4-star, and that's going to be Spider-Gwen. Whenever she's boosted, I look forward to going ahead and playing our 5-star Peter Parker Spider-Man. He's a lot of fun. The only color we don't have between them is black. I think we'll be fine in this team. They don't work on a black ability either. Let's go for it. Okay, so what we want to do is try to get Spider-Gwen putting on web tiles as fast as possible to build up for her abilities, and also, of course, Peter Parker's big hitting green and red abilities. We could use Parker's blue. We might just use Iceman's blue in this case. Let's move over. No, we better take on their Iceman first. I think he's going to be the most dangerous. Match 4 in yellow. We'll talk about the abilities as we go to play them, I think is about the best way to go. Parker puts on 2 web tiles at the beginning of the turn, every turn that there isn't more than 3, I think is the way to call it. So let's let him place another couple of web tiles at the beginning of the next turn. Okay, so if there's 2, yeah, that's right. If there's 2, he won't place them. So let's match 1 away. And now when there's 1, come on guys, I'm trying to get this explained correctly. It's just a tactic to get the most web tiles possible. Okay, so he will place up to 2 web tiles if there is only 1. Now there's 3. Let's play Spider-Gwen's Kick Out the Jams. That adds a couple more web tiles to the board. Every time either team matches a web tile, it will produce a health burst for our team. And of course, the more web tiles on the board, the better for Parker's green ability. Man, maybe I should get blue, but I don't want them to get green, so I'm going to take that. Alright, match 4 in red is very good. And we have 10 green, ready to go. This is great news. Alright, so you need to count the web tiles on the board. And at this point, I think it's probably best to try to get purple for Gwen, or play her yellow one more time before we do his abilities. We want the most web tiles on the board as possible, because Arachnid Agility does damage plus extra damage of 5,800 for up to 5 web tiles. It's really a huge hitting ability. And then, of course, you also want to play his red right after that. So where are we at here? Can we get purple? That would be the best. Let's just get yellow. We're going to get stunned here. So Parker got stunned. They got enough yellow on their team to do that. That's unfortunate, but that'll give us a couple more turns to go for purple. If it's anywhere possible on the board, I still don't see it. A way to line it up. Okay, so we did get a purple match. Let's go for that. And now we're in really good shape. It's okay that Iceman gets stunned. I'd rather have him than the other 2 right now. And check this out. Okay, so let's go ahead and play. We almost want to knock out Iceman first, and there's only 4 web tiles on the board, 5 with the, okay, there's 5 with the fortified one over there. Now we're in good shape. With this many web tiles, let's go ahead and play Arachnid Agility. See if we get lucky to knock Iceman out. Alright, it's random who takes the damage. That's fine. With Iceman that low, let's go over here to Sandman and take a look at Cherry Bomb. It deals tons of damage for only a cost of 6. It starts at a cost of 12, but it's reduced by how many web tiles you have on the board. Let's give Sandman a complete knockout there. And with only 2 enemies remaining, when we play Teenage Kicks, it's guaranteed to stun both of those 2. Great. That'll allow us time to get a couple more matches. Let's go for red here. And we could Cherry Bomb again. It might be kind of fun to go for Parker's red if we can get it in time. Doesn't look like it. So because of that, let's what do we want to do? Go for green, purple. They don't have much going on. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Parker's red. There we are. Very nice. Alright, so make sure you have a bunch of web tiles on the board. This looks pretty good. Let's go over to Iceman and we'll play Web Shot. It's direct damage, which is a huge amount of damage for a cost of 7. Really good. And then also creates 2 critical tiles in place of web tiles. Depending on where those criticals go, like they're landed in a really, really cool spot. It was actually fortified and got the extra match in blue. Let's go ahead and stun. And see if we can win this thing. Not the fastest team, but you definitely get some really cool damage combos going. 34,600 health remaining. We can do another Cherry Bomb. And that is going to be the win. Cool, we got the Spidey team win and did pretty well. I like it. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this one. There is a video presented down below. Please carry on into that one if it's a good one for you. But remember that the subscriber only link is up above, and if you hover over that and click on it, you can go as a subscriber into our character overview for Killmonger. Looks like a very, very highly powered 5-star character, and should be a ton of fun to go for that character. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.